week on CWN, softball is on round 4.
And girls golf returned from playing at state. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Brooke, and today is Saturday, May 20th, 2023. You're watching Calallen Wildcat News Weekly Review.
You know, it's lovely to have you here, Brooke.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm typically not on here, so it's real fun to do it at the end of the year.
Yes, it is.
And it seems really strange that all the seniors are gone.
Yeah, I'm really going to miss Erin and Dawson, my other co-anchors. It seems like it was just yesterday that we were saying goodbye to last year's cast.
I know, and it's crazy that I'm going to be a senior next year.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So graduation was really nice. Good luck to our class of 2023. To kick off this week's show, we have another Eagle Scout completing his project.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. I'm here with Nick Kane. So, Nick, you recently became an Eagle Scout. Can you tell us a little bit about what an Eagle Scout is exactly?
An Eagle Scout is someone who's gone through all the ranks in Boy Scouts. They've gone all the way from Scout rank all the way to Eagle, and they've completed all the requirements by doing a service project, earning 1 million merit badges, and just completing all the rank requirements that come with being an Eagle Scout.
All right, so what was your service project?
I painted the parking lot at the YWCA because it desperately needed it, and they kept having cars crash in the parking lot.
Okay, so what have you learned from being an Eagle Scout?
I've learned a lot about being a leader because being in Boy Scouts, you're thrown into a lot of leadership positions and just a bunch of life skills like working on cars, woodworking, metalworking, a bunch of other life skills.
Awesome, that's great to hear. Congratulations on becoming an Eagle Scout. That's all from us. Let's take it back to the studio.
It's good to see our students still engaged in service projects.
It sure is.
Now let's send it to Quentin, who found 2 of our students that competed in a chess tournament.
I'm Quentin, I'm here with Sam and Abel. Abel, can you tell us about your chess tournament that you guys went to?
Yeah, absolutely. So what happened was we went to this chess tournament down in Windsor. We went to this chess tournament down at the Spirit Learning Center, and what happened was there were about 5 rounds, each consisting of 30 minutes, in which we had to play against differing opponents in a chess tournament. Basically, how we determined our placement in the team rankings, and we scored second. So I think that was really cool. I myself scored third individually. And overall, we just had a really great time.
That sounds really nice. I see you guys got an award. Can you tell me more about that?
So this is the second place team award in the scholastic category. There was also an open category, but we didn't compete in that because we're in school still.
Understandable. Did you guys have fun? Was it interesting?
Yeah,
and
it was fun. I would go again.
And I expect a lot more of these coming up because next year we're hoping to start something called Chess Club. So hopefully some people will be interested in that.
Mr. Eason's robotics teams competed in a Buck Days robotics competition. Here's more.
Good morning there, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Barraza. I'm currently here with Mr. Eason. So, Mr. Eason, we heard that you guys went to a robotics competition last weekend on Saturday. How'd that go for you guys?
It went pretty great, honestly. So we had our last competition of the season. Technically, our season ended in February when we didn't advance past our tournament. But this is an unofficial event as part of the Buck Days festivities. So we got to go to the American Bank Center, took our 2 teams, got to compete with a bunch of different teams from across Texas and some from out of state. So it was a really great day for us and the kids, and then just, robotics in general.
Well, that's great to hear. And were there any bots that caught your eye there?
Yeah, so going there, we always get a chance to see some really interesting bots that come from, different places, San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, etc. One in particular we got stationed near. They had a really interesting scissor lift design that actually they're patenting because they managed to come up with a new way to do a scissor lift that was incredibly quick and efficient. It involved 2 really powerful motors and then about 80 pounds of spring force, but that thing was able to just pop right up as part of the competition. So they advanced to the finals, so that was pretty neat to see.
That's pretty cool to hear. And were there any bots you guys took yourselves?
Yes, so we took our 2 bots. They're named Boogie and Jeff. the names of the bots that we took. And I think, honestly, we had the best designs of the bots the entire year. So ending the year off pretty strong was really, really nice to see. We had some technical issues. We didn't get a lot of testing before we took the bots. Part of them were actually kind of finished during the competition right before they competed. So, but we got some really good designs and learned a lot for next year.
Well, that's great to hear from you, Mr. Easton. We hope that next year goes great for you.
And we'll be back with more Wildcat news right after this short commercial break.
As always, Ms. Johns and the rest of our science teachers are staying busy with lots of learning and labs.
Staying with Ms. Johns as she teaches all levels of chemistry, regular, pre-AP, and AP, she conducted another lab making slime. William has more.
Hi, I'm William Nolan. I'm here with Ms. Johns. So, Ms. Johns, today your regular class has made slime.
Yep.
How did they do that?
Well, actually, we mixed some water and some glue, and then we had some starch that had some borate in it, which is or boric acid, and then to stick it together. So what happens is it's called an IMF. It's an intermolecular force from a chemistry standpoint, and the glue sticks together through an intermolecular force of the hydroxide ions that are on the very ends of those molecules. And we kind of disrupted the way the glue interacts with one another by adding the boric acid, and it's not sticky, but it sticks together, and you can pull it apart and do all those things we're doing today. So it's some cool chemistry, but basically, again, this week was their week. They worked hard all year. They've been a wonderful class, and so we just kind of said, what would you like to do? And we made ice cream one day. Yesterday, we didn't get to do anything because of the awards presentation. And then today, one of the things they wanted to do is make slime. So that's what we're doing today, is making a little slime.
You know, Brooke, I actually did that lab, and it was really good to actually just, be able to relax, not actually have an assignment, and be able to make slime.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I didn't do that last year, so it was real fun to see just people playing with slime throughout the day.
Yes, it was.
Yes, and Ms. Johns sure loves doing labs with her students. As she states in the last video, her students got to pick and choose which labs to work on. So here's the infamous ice cream lab.
Hi, I'm William Nolan. I'm here with Ms. Johns. So, Ms. Johns, today your regular class made ice cream, and why did they do that?
Well, actually, my on-level chemistry class, because I teach, AP, pre-AP, and on-level, they finished actually all their content we were going to teach this year on Friday. They took their last test, unit test, and so we have this week to work on preparing for the final. And then I just said, hey, we want to do some fun stuff. What kind of labs do you want to do? And they mentioned ice cream and slime. I know some of the classes, Mr. Smith made slime today. In our class today, we decided to make ice cream. So today we made ice cream as a reward for such a wonderful year, because I had a sub Friday, and Miss Jordan, told me that she wrote they were the best class, and so they deserved ice cream today. So we made ice cream.
How did they go about doing it?
Oh, well, they had their ice, the rock salt. They did the cream milk with the sugar and the vanilla, and then they just shook it and shook it and shook it, and eventually they made the water, the heat in the milk leaves the milk, and then when it does that, it causes the milk molecules to stick together, which makes ice cream, and they enjoyed it, and I was very happy to see that today. It's a mess, but I'm happy for it.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Back to the studio.
Dr. Hotchkiss's anatomy classes did pig dissections earlier this week. Let's send it to Alana with the rundown.
Hey Wildcats, I'm here with Dr. Hotchkiss. So Dr. Hotchkiss, I've heard that anatomy and forensics got to dissect a pig. Could you tell us more about that?
Yes, we did a dissection of a pig for an overview of all the systems that we have covered. So in forensics, this was a lead into a medical examiner or coroner's review of an autopsy. And for anatomy, we covered the entire body system, starting from the integumentary system all the way down to the reproductive system. So for us to see an overview in dissection and them get to see the different organs and parts, it was a really interesting lab to see.
Well, that's great. And how do you think your students did? How did you prepare them for this?
We've been preparing all year. We just kind of did an overview this past week of what to expect, expectations in the classroom, in the lab, and what to look for whenever we are dissecting.
Well, thank you so much. Back to the studio.
Graphic design teacher Coach Martinez was asked to do a last-minute project for the baseball team. Let's send it to Hunter for more.
Hey guys, I'm Hunter. I'm here with Mr. Martinez. So Mr. Martinez, I heard that you and your graphic design team did a last-minute project, and can you tell us all about that?
Yes, so yesterday, right before fifth period, which is my first graphic design class, I get a call from Miss Lyons from the library asking that our baseball complex needed a design to put on some of the doors out there on the field. And so it was literally right before my class, 15 minutes before, we were tasked with creating that design for the baseball field.
All right, and how do you think your students did?
I think my students did awesome, considering as soon as they got to class, I told them what they had to do and that it was due that day. So they had about 45 minutes to get a design completed, and they definitely rocked it under the pressure. And what made me happy was that like I told my students, in the real world, if they do become graphic designers, there's going to be times where your supervisor, your boss is going to come in and be like, hey, I need this now. And so my students really got a good taste of that.
Okay, and which one got selected?
So we ended up selecting a combination of two students' works, Grant Akosier and Richard Garcia. They came up with a phenomenal design, and you might be able to catch it someday out there in the baseball field complex. So very proud of them. They really worked. All their skills that they've been working on all year really came full circle for this last-minute project.
All right, that's really good, and thank you so much. And that's it from us. Back to the studio.
We'll be coming right back after this commercial break.
Mrs. Compton's engineering classes finished their last project of the year, where their projects were displayed in the library for student body to vote on.
What's up, Calallen TV? I'm Caden. I'm here with Miss Compton and Ian. Can you tell me the meaning behind this project?
Yes, so this is my Intro to Engineering course, and this is the part of the year where the students design an autonoma, and so it's a mechanical box that they study motion and putting things together, and so they have a lot of fun with it, but there's a lot more to it in the learning end.
Thank you. Now, Ian, what was the best part about this project?
I think the best part was you just getting to be creative and have fun and trying to learn new dynamics and get things to move in the right motion.
I'm here with Fern. Can you tell me who you voted on?
I voted on number 16.
Thank you. And what made number 16 so interesting?
It just looked kind of interesting the way the thing moves and all the features it does.
All right, thank you, Fern.
Caden also caught up with Miss Reyes, one of our FFA sponsors, to learn more about NetSeer's officers for FFA.
Hey, Calallen TV, I'm Caden. I'm here with Miss Reyes. She gonna tell me about the new upcoming FFA officers. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, so we have our Calallen FFA officers for next school year 2023-2024. We actually voted on April's meeting. They have 3 things they need to do. They have their application. They get scored by that, interview, and then votes. And next year's officer will be President Emily Atkinson, Vice President Taylor Dushik, Secretary Callie Compton, Treasurer Abby Brown, Reporter Kaylin Druz, Sentinel Sarah Salinas, Student Advisor Milam Henry, and our 3 delegates, Roslyn and Kaylin Condi and Caitlin Huff. So it's going to be a great group of students. I think that they're going to lead the chapter well next year.
All right, now thank you. Now back to the studio.
And on this week's GP Student Report, Nick Salinas has the rundown for us. Let's send it over the bridge for more.
Good morning. My name is Nick Salinas, and this is our last student report. Thank you to Calallen and KRIS for letting us share our year with you. Hope we'll see you next year.
My name is Marcel Besney.
My name is Gavin Pisa.
My name is Lisa Rodin.
My name is Izzy.
My name is Perla Vasquez.
My name is Stephanie Vasquez.
My name is Nicholas Salinas.
My name is Esmo Martinez.
My name is Sage Moss.
I'm Jonathan Martinez.
My name is Quinn Smith.
My name is Misha Stiegel.
My name is Jaden Campbell.
My name is Noah Hahn.
My name is Elijah Tamadov-Hillel.
My name is Etsa Crystal, and here's the latest of what's been happening here at GP.
you like what you saw,
You can check out
these 2 QR codes.
or the link down below. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks 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 for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, and see you next year.
Have a great summer.
Now let's send it to Brooke with a rundown on sports.
Thank you, Brooke. Our baseball season ended with a loss to the #1 state-ranked Sinton Pirates. It was a great series with the first game going 11 innings, only to lose 2-1. The Pirates closed out the second game 8-2 to move on to the third round. Good luck to them. Our Lady Cats softball team faced a familiar adversary in Toloso Midway in round 3. Our Lady Cats rolled over the Warriors, sweeping them with scores of 19-1 and 13-3. They will be advancing to round 4. Let's take it to Emily, who interviewed Audrina for more.
Hey Cats, my name's Emily and I'm here with Audrina. So Audrina, can you tell us a little bit about the game against TM that happened last week?
We did really good offensively. We all came through and our defense was just awesome, and yeah.
Can you tell us where the next round is going to be?
It's going to be against Needville and we don't know where we're playing yet.
Okay, we'll let y'all know whenever we find out where it's going to be. Good luck to our Lady Cats this week. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Our Lady Cats will be playing Needville in round 4. On the topic of softball, we have a special connection between two players, sisters Alana and Audrina, have been doing stellar this season. Let's take it to the duo for more.
Hi, Callan. I'm Michaela, and I'm here with Alana and Audrina, and they're both playing on the varsity softball team. Audrina, you're a freshman, so how does it feel to be playing on varsity with your sister who's a junior?
We've really been waiting for this moment, leading up to it, been going to all the games, and just very excited throughout all her years, and now I'm here and we're going to get it done.
And Alana, how do you think your parents are going to feel being able to see both their kids on the same team on the same night?
I feel like they're very proud. We've played together and we've also played with all the other girls, so I feel like it's just awesome to see everyone there.
And Audrina, based on how you guys have played against TM, how do you think y'all are going to do this game?
I think we're going to do good as long as we just keep hitting. Any tip that the pitcher gives off, we use it wisely and just keep our defense solid.
All right, thank you guys so much. That's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Golf returned from going to state. The girls' team took 8th, and I scored 5th individually out of 72. Logan caught up with me for more.
Good morning there, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Barraza. I'm currently here with Brooke Caldwell. So, Brooke, we heard that you got 5th in the state and 8th on your team. Now, getting 5th in the state is a very big achievement. How does that feel, Brooke?
It's pretty exciting. I know I didn't do what I wanted to. I was hoping to get top 3, but I was only 4 strokes away from first place, so that was a good thing. And I'm really proud of my team. I think we worked really hard, and yeah.
Wow, 4 strokes away from getting first place. That's awesome to hear. Now, also congratulations to your team and you. Now, what do you think it was that drove you to try to achieve top 3, Brooke?
Well, I started golfing my freshman year, and it's always been a big thing that I'm pretty new to golf still, and so I wanted to prove everybody wrong, saying that I wouldn't be able to ever, be good and go play college golf, so I just wanted to prove everybody wrong,
That's awesome to hear, and I'm so glad that you were able to prove everyone wrong. And just curious, what were the weather conditions during your matches?
The first day it was extremely hot. There was no wind at all. There was not a single mile per hour. So, toasty, sunburn. And then second day it was extremely cloudy and sprinkling the whole round. So that's it.
That's awesome to hear. And I just want to throw it back to a previous question. You did say that you plan on doing college golf. Is that true, Brooke?
Yeah, I'm hoping to be able to get a scholarship somewhere good. I have a couple colleges under my belt, but I'm not signed anywhere yet.
That's great to hear from you, Brooke. And with that, now back to the studio.
And that is the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to you, Maddie.
Thank you, Brooke, and congratulations on 5th in state. And there's always a lot of other things going on with our other sports.
Yes, it's crazy to see softball in round 4. It's really exciting for them.
Yes, it is. I say good luck to them. And now here's Candace with today's weather forecast. How's it looking outside, Candace?
Thank you, Acres, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Happy Saturday, everyone. We are feeling pretty hot and humid this weekend, starting to feel some of that summer-like weather. Perfect time to bring out those sunglasses as well because we're looking pretty sunny right now with a hot temperature of 78 degrees. We're looking at 15% chance of rain and the winds blowing from the north-northwest at 3 miles per hour. Looking further on into the rest of the day, temperature is going to rise up to 84 degrees at 12. His high is 86 at 4, drop down to 81 degrees later on tonight. Shipbury is also here in Rances Pass this weekend. We're looking at some sunny weather to enjoy that festival. Perfect activity for the weekend. So percent chance of rain also is going to rise up to 4% at 12. His high is 17% at 4, drop down to 15% later on tonight. And the winds are going to be blowing from the east-northeast at 6 miles per hour at 12. Pick up to 10 miles per hour from the east at 4 o'clock, and then pick up to 6 miles per hour from the east-southeast at 8 o'clock tonight. Looking further on into Sunday's weather, we're looking at a little bit more clouds covering up that sun because we're possibly going to see some stray showers with that 50% chance of rain. Temperature is going to rise to a hot temperature of 86 degrees, and we're going to see the winds blowing from the north-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sophomore this weekend, have a great one, and back to the anchors.
Thank you, Candace.
Yes, of course.
And sadly, this is our last Saturday show, so I'd just like to thank our sponsors, GP and Chris Six, that make all of this happen for us.
And that's all your announcements for the day, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So, Maddie, what do all TV seniors wear at their graduation ceremony?
I don't know, Brooke. What?
They all carry around honor cords.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.